Hey guys, Mike Hardy and Rick Mount coming to you from Paradigm Mortgage Group. We're going to take a few minutes today and talk through when you can buy after a negative credit event. We get asked these questions all the time on what's possible after somebody's had a short sale or a foreclosure or a bankruptcy. So we'll walk you through some of those details today.
Hey, we're going to jump right into this and talk to you a little bit about what it takes place. But this week's quick facts are brought to you by Mike Hardy and Rick Mount. Check us out at www.mikeandrick.com. Like Mike said earlier, we're going to talk about things that have happened to many of our clients and many of our friends over the last few years through the tough economy, bankruptcy, foreclosure, and short sale. These things are looked at quite a bit differently between the two different entities, FHA and Fannie Mae. So let's pull up FHA first. So let's talk about foreclosure. Foreclosure is if the bank had to forcibly take back the property and then turn around and sell it. And the wait period for FHA is 3 years from the date of foreclosure. You can be less than 2 years, but it has to be at least 12 months if there's acceptable extenuating circumstances, and we'll dive into that in a little more detail here in a second. A short sale is a little more favorable, 3 years from the date it closed or transferred, much like the foreclosure. However, if you had no derogatory credit, no late payments on your mortgage in the previous 12 months leading up to the short sale, there is no waiting period, meaning you could get through the short sale and very next day be eligible to use FHA financing for a new purchase, as long as you're not taking advantage of the market condition, which basically means, hey, you can't sell your house and then buy the one across the street just because the price is lower. Bankruptcy with FHA is a lot more favorable than conventional, as you'll see. So it's 2 years from a discharge date on a Chapter 7 with reestablished credit. It can be less than 2 years, but not less than 1 year if you have extenuating circumstances. And we'll cover those again after we get through the conventional side. And then Chapter 13, which is a structured payback period, is 1 year after the payback period is done. So let's look over at the conventional side.
So here's conventional guidelines. With the way that Fannie and Freddie look at this, it's slightly more strict than FHA in the majority of cases. With foreclosure, it will range from 3 to 7 years based on down payment and the potential for extenuating circumstances. Now, extenuating circumstances typically have to do with a major life issue, a death in the family, significant health issues. Rarely are you allowed to have some sort of minor change in financials and have that be acceptable for extenuating circumstances. The short sale, there's again a range from 2 years to 7 years based on down payment. However, if you have a 20% down payment, you're able to do something after 2 years after a short sale. Same thing with bankruptcy, whether it's Chapter 7 or 13, range from 2 to 4 years. We actually have an attachment we can send out to you that details all these things if you'd like to forward on your email. But again, we thought this would be helpful to walk through at least some of the highlights.
Hey, so in closing, what we want you to know is there's hope after somebody's been engaged in a difficult circumstance. The financing is favorable. FHA obviously is a lot more tolerant than the conventional side, but both programs offer hope for somebody that wants to get back into the housing market. So if you need more details, get in touch with us. We look forward to helping you along the way. Have a great day.